Hey YouTube, I'm going to talk to owners of big oversized cars and SUVs. I'm functioning at around 50% of my lungs, so to get out and about I have to use oxygen and a walker. And the only way I can get either of those two into my car is through my passenger side door. When I park in a handicapped place, this parking space, I get really frustrated when I get back out to my car and parked next to me is a big SUV or truck, and I can't open the door wide enough to get my equipment back in the car. So I have to pull out halfway into either traffic or the parking lot of wherever I am, get out of the car, pull my walker and my oxygen around to the passenger side behind the big car that's parked there, and then get them in. And I'm usually it's hard, it's exhausting. Getting those in getting them in is exhausting anyhow, but I'm going to keep doing it because I want to be mobile. A couple of weeks ago, I finally decided I had enough of it. I parked at the store, and this time didn't take the walker in, just the oxygen. And I could have pulled the walker out. The parking place next to me was empty, but I figured, someone's going to pull in, they're going to park too close, and I just don't want to go through that. This store happens to have those little three-wheeled carts, and I'll go ahead and use one of those, although I want to keep walking as long as I can. I want to be able to put one foot in front of the other for as long as I can, and would rather use my walker. And one night I came out, and of course there was some big-ass car parked next to me, too close to me. It was really difficult to get my oxygen machine in there, and I was careful. I didn't ding their car. I got into my car, and I was getting ready to write a note when the two girls came out, the owner of the car and her friend. And I got out of the car and said, "Hey, I was just writing you a note. I hope I didn't scratch your car. I tried to be careful, but please be aware with people when you park next to disabled parking, please don't park on the line. I have equipment, and I can't get it in there." And of course they immediately became defensive and huffy and stuff and all kinds of bullshit. What gets me is, if you own a big-ass car in the city, at least take some responsibility. Go park it someplace where your car fits. Don't park in between two cars that obviously it doesn't fit. You got a sports utility vehicle. How about sporting your butt across the parking lot? Now, give me a break. Talk about entitlement. And it's not that I'm entitled to use a walker. I need a walker. You don't need a big-ass car in the city. So I'm not going to be gentle anymore about it. Just want to let you big fat car owners know that if you park next to handicapped place, parking space, and you park on the line, when you come out to your car, if you see the driver's side door all scraped and scratched up, you deserve it. You got it coming. Park that big-ass car someplace else. Let us have access to the building, to the store, wherever we're trying to get to. If you're well enough to walk, park in a bigger space and walk across the parking lot. Jesus. Talk about entitled. Get a clue. Or get your car scraped up. Whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. Just a heads up, folks.